What up, y'all? Dre Radio right here. Hope y'all doing all right today. I saw a video, and it was this black lady on this video. She was saying a lot of stuff to me that didn't make sense. And I know everybody is, well, some people are kind of stressing right now over the SNAP benefits and the food stamps being taken away or whatever. I get it. But she went on to say that she blamed men for welfare ever existing. And she was saying in the 50s and 60s, the men came home, took care of home while the wife stayed at home. And see, that was the problem. That was the problem. They didn't want that. They didn't want that family unit. They put this plan together to break up that family unit by not giving the man a job, and then turn around and paint a picture to the woman and say, hey, look, he's not doing anything for his family. He's not trying. He's just trying to just live for free. So what we'll do, we'll give you assistance, but you got to get rid of him. That was the plan the whole time. She goes on to say welfare didn't start to the 50s or the 60s. Well, no. Welfare started in 1935 when black people were at their closest. Black people were really building in the 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60s. In the 70s, a lot of black families were rejecting welfare. They wouldn't go on welfare. They was fighting against welfare because it was a pride thing, and plus some of them knew back then that's what the plan was, to break up the family unit. I have an album by not Aretha Franklin, but Gladys Knight. And it's a song on there that's referencing rejecting welfare. It's on the Claudine soundtrack, and it's in that movie. This is early 70s. Black people were really going against that welfare because they knew exactly what it was going to do. And so this lady here, she just don't understand that welfare didn't exist, or they didn't come up with welfare because of us black men. That's crazy to say that. You know, don't make it seem like, so now they taking this away and we never should have had it in the first place because of you guys. This is what the message she's giving in this video. So even now, we're being blamed for something that we had nothing to do with. We didn't have the power to create welfare. We didn't have the power to get rid of it. But yet, we're being blamed for it. Not even blaming the people that's taking it away. She's not even blaming the people that's taking it away. She's blaming a black man that didn't even create it. No, took it away. So we get blamed for everything. And so I just wanted to say, y'all have to be careful what y'all hear on the internet and on these social media pages, because a lot of people just be talking. And so you have to do your research. Like I said, welfare didn't come into play till 1935. It wasn't the 50s and it wasn't the 60s. Black people were closer than ever in the 30s, 40s, and 50s as a family. Some of the guys that had to leave their family were ran away by the night riders. So in order to keep his family safe, he had to leave, or they was gonna burn the whole house down with the wife and kids in it. And we talking about the 30s and 40s now. So it's a lot of stuff that go into play. Welfare was set up with something in mind. Nobody would never give you anything for free and not want something back for it. So they use it to break up the family home. All men are not bad. We got to stop trying to lump everybody in one bucket, man. For real. All men are not bad. There's a lot of guys out here that's really trying to take care of their kids, and stuff is being put in the way in front of them to keep them from seeing their children, taking care of their children. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of stuff that's going against men. A lot of stuff that's going against men. Somebody got to stand up and talk for us. We can't keep going with the same narrative that everything that go in hell in the handbasket is the man's fault. No, we all living up under a system that is not fair, and the system is broken, but it's broken on our side. It's not broken on the side of the people who created this system. The system is actually doing exactly what it's designed to do. And so you have to do your research, and you have to use common sense. You have to open your mind. Don't be closed-minded. You know, and I understand that, like I said earlier, everybody, you know, not everybody, but a lot of people stressing over the food stamps and stuff like that. But you know what I'm saying? Just pray. We're gonna get through it. Black people done been through a lot worse than this. This ain't, let me tell you something, this ain't nothing compared to what not only blacks, but white, whoever was getting the food stamps, whoever was getting the welfare and all of this, we'll get through it. Y'all will get through it. You know what I mean? No problem. You know it. You know you're gonna get through it. You done got through worse than this. This ain't nothing compared to what you already done been through and got through. And so we just gotta stick together, help one another. I'm gonna be doing some donations myself to help. You know what I mean? I hope the churches go ahead and open a storehouse and help their people. And you know what I'm saying, we get through it. And you know, that's the only thing we can do. But right now it's not the time to be blaming one another for something that the government is doing. That's crazy to me. And this welfare stuff, like I said, I knew they was gonna take it away one day. I always knew that. Obama started with the Section 8 when he was in office. A lot of people got kicked off the Section 8. I witnessed that myself. Obama did that. And so we got to look at both sides. We got to look at the Democrats and perhaps the Republicans. But we just can't put everything on the Republicans. We can't do that. Can't do it. Yeah, look, you know, it's like picking your own poison or lesser evil when it comes to this type of stuff. And so I just want y'all to keep your heads up. You know what I mean? We're gonna get through it and just pray. You know what I mean? Because people do gotta eat and everything. You know what I mean? And the Democrats, they came out and said themselves that they're using this as leverage against the Republicans. I saw this with my own eyes. This ain't what I heard. This is what I saw. It came out of that lady's mouth. She said they're using it as leverage. Now she may not have meant to say that, but it's exactly what came out of her mouth. So the Democrats are eating. The Democrats are still getting paid. Yeah, they still getting their checks. Everybody losing their jobs. Government's supposed to be shut down. Taxes people still paying taxes. You know what I mean? Certain taxes is still coming out. Nothing has changed with people's paychecks, but the government is closed down. Really? They still receiving their checks. So y'all have to, what it is two powers that are fighting one another. And they just want to drag us into it and convince us one way or the other. It really doesn't have anything to do with us. And I'm willing to bet you this doesn't have a damn thing to do with this healthcare stuff. No, this bigger than that. It ain't no way you're gonna convince me this government is shut down because they can't agree on some healthcare bill or whatever. That's bullshit. It's something else bigger than that they fighting about. And so people, I want y'all to understand, don't be blaming, don't be getting on social media blaming men for welfare existing, period. That's what they want to. They want to keep us separated so they can stay in power and keep controlling us like puppets. So don't go for that stuff. When you hear stuff like that, scroll up. Don't comment on it. Just scroll the page. You know what I mean? Just scroll right on past it, cause that's BS too. You know, and I was kind of, disappointed to see a black woman saying this stuff, man. You know what I mean? And this is not a young woman that's saying that. This is a woman that's been around. You know what I mean? I would think she would know better than to say something like that. I haven't seen no other race of woman got on here and say that it's the man's fault. It's the men's fault for welfare ever existing. Now they taking it away. So if y'all was doing what y'all was supposed to be doing, we would have never had to go on welfare. And it's oh Lord have mercy. Only if she knew how many white people was on welfare from the start. So I just want to keep y'all up on game and just I'm gonna keep going against stuff that I don't agree with. That's fact that I can prove on my end. I don't want y'all, because there's some young people on here that could be listening to that. There's some young ladies on here that don't know no better, that could be listening to this older lady say this stuff, and they'll believe it and be misled with their belief. And that's not right. You got to give these people a fair chance. You got to speak the truth. And that was not the truth. So I just want to put that out there, man. Y'all keep your head up. Dre Radio, man, signing off. Peace.